Welcome here, race fans. The Homestead Miami Speedway, the Ford EcoBoost 300, getting ready to go green here. The 33rd and final race in 2015 for the NASCAR XFINITY Series season. You're getting ready for a 27-lap race here under the lights, as two drivers will battle it out for the evening to win a championship. Two drivers from Jenny Motorsports. Regan Smith, a 17-point lead on the defending champion Chase Elliott in the 9. One of those drivers will leave here with the title. One of them will be leaving heartbroken. As we have 38 other drivers on the grid ready to go green, and on the pole will be the number 18 of Daniel Suarez in the Aris Toyota. His second career pole, and he will start on the pole alongside his KBM teammate Kyle Busch. Joe Gibbs Racing teammate. On row 2, we have the number 22 of Brad Keselowski, last week's winner from Phoenix, alongside that number 9 of Chase Elliott. Elliott, Sadler, and Austin Dillon will make up row number 3. And then we got Matt Kenseth, Regan Smith, Kyle Larson, and Joey Logano, your top 10. All the guys will be on the two drivers running for the championship. As the other drivers, we're trying to get a win. Let's take you down to the green flag. Alright, we are going green this time around. And we'll be looking at the 9 on 7 all night long. But there is another driver. He's running for a championship. That will be in tomorrow's Cup race. That is the number 20 car. Fourth car in the inside lane, driven by Matt Kenseth. Kenseth won last week at Phoenix in the Cup Series and punched his ticket into the Championship 4 race tomorrow night, battling with Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, and teammate Kevin Harvick. It'll be a Joe Gibbs Racing versus Stuart Haas Racing Championship battle tomorrow. But that'll be after tonight's XFINITY race. As down below, your starting grid is rolling across the screen. Running at the field is going to be the number 89 of Morgan Shepherd and the 15 of BJ McLeod. So Daniel Suarez won I believe that's sort of second last night. Did not get the finish he was hoping for. He has another chance to do it right tonight. On the outside is Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, and Elliott Sadler. Austin Dillon, Matt Kenseth, Regan Smith, Kyle Larson, and Joey Logano, your top 10. Coming now, turn number 4. The green flag is in the air, and we are underway in the season finale for the NASCAR XFINITY Series. And down in the turn number 1, a nice jump out of the rookie, the 18 of Daniel Suarez. And already making contact, the 42 of Kyle Larson off track. Comes back up on the track as Ryan Reed about to get turned by Ty Dillon. And slowed down the back straightaway is the number 3 of Ty Dillon, slowing down Chris Buescher in the 60. Brendan Gunn in that 62. And up ahead, Daniel Suarez, Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, and Chase Elliott, your top 5. And there goes the 98 of Brett Moffitt around. On the front straightaway, caution will come out for the first time today. Caution flag waves for the first time, the 98 of Brett Moffitt. The Biaggi Dembesti team brings out the first caution of the day, as he's gonna get turned on the nose of somebody. Daniel Suarez won the race back to the line. A nice run for the number 18 of Daniel Suarez. But the caution will come out for Brett Moffitt. A little bit too far back. Here's the 98 of Moffitt on the outside of Brian Scott, and you see a lot of guys about to get turned. Coming off turn 4 though, Darrell Wallace Jr. in the 6. You're going to end up turning Moffitt on the nose of Dakota Armstrong. Dakota does a nice job getting by, but Moffitt, who was 13th at the time, is now going to be shown 40th in that 98 car. It could have been much worse for that 98 of Brett Moffitt. He could be out the race, but now he still has pretty much a clean car. And I believe Moffitt right now is being shown in the, I'm not sure where the 98 car is. Brett Moffitt is actually being shown 17th, so because he spun across the line, he did not lose a lot of time, so good job for the 98. Problem is though, his tires might not be as good since he spun around, but we are already 5 laps into the Ford EcoBoost 300, and And we're being led by Rookie of the Year contender Daniel Suarez. Brad Keselowski second, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, and Chase Elliott. Right now, your champion for 2015, Regan Smith, right now runs 6. Joey Logano, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Larson, and Brian Scott. Elliott Sadler, Dakota Armstrong, Darrell Wallace, Ben Rhodes, and Ryan Reedy, top 15. Cale Conley runs 16th. Brett Moffitt, J.J. Yaley, Ty Dillon, and John West Townley. Brendan Gaughan, Ryan Sieg, Blake Cook, Jeremy Clements, and Chris Buescher all the way back in 25th. Ross Chastain, David Starr, Harrison Rhodes, Michael Self, and Ryan Ellis. Then you got Jed Burton, Ty Bodine, Derek Cope, Joey Gase, Derek White, Alex Kennedy, B.J. McLeod, Morgan Shepherd, Mike Harmon, and T.J. Bell. That is how the 40 cars look as we go back to green for the first restart of the day. And Daniel Suarez, Brad Keselowski, and Austin Dillon in the top 3. We're back underway at Homestead. And the 22 spins his tires, and Suarez is able to get out away from the 22. Racing down back into turn number 1. Austin Dillon on the back bumper, and Regan Smith on the outside of a 3-wide battle. Logano and Kenseth will go by. Now bringing the 42 of Kyle Larson and the 2 of Brian Scott. Now Kenseth on the inside of Logano, and Logano about to get in the back bumper of the 9 of Chase Elliott. They come off turn 4. Dillon on the inside of Brad Keselowski. And down the front straightaway to complete the lap. And we got trouble in the back. Cale Conley's in the outside wall. Caution will come out again. And a lot of damage on the 89 of Morgan Shepherd. The 40, that is Derek White. The 14 of Cale Conley. The 90 of Todd Bodine. A lot of cars damaged here at Homestead on lap number 7. In the grass is the 52 of Joey Gase. He's involved. Jeremy Clements, B.J. McLeod. Ryan Sieg's involved in the 39. Brett Moffitt, who spun early in the race. He's involved again. Heavy duty damage on a lot of our cars at the front of the field. And looks like Daniel Suarez does win the battle at the line again. But this time, a lot more cars are damaged in this caution. And that's going to occur right up here with Ryan Sieg in that 39 car. And Brett Moffitt in the 98 behind the 14 of Cale Conley. Turns Conley down into the 39 of Ryan Sieg. And Moffitt goes up in the outside wall. Clements. There's the 8 of Blake Cook. Has to get out on the gas. Ends up running into his teammate. No, he does not. But there's the 97 of Ryan Ellis. Todd Bodine. Michael Self. B.J. McLeod. T.J. Bell. Nowhere to go. And Shepherd plows into the 14 of Cale Conley. Conley is 17th in points at rookie. Had a second place finish at Richmond, which was a crazy end of that race. That was pretty much his highlight of the year for the 14 team. And one more look at it. And see on the inside, Chris Buescher does a nice job getting by. Ryan Ellis spins. He gets T-bowed by Joey Gase. And Shepherd, nowhere to go. Todd Bodine. And Derek White, he has took his car to pit road. He's now leaving pit road. So is Cale Conley and Ryan Ellis. 4 drivers have retired from the race. B.J. McLeod for Rick Roy Racing, Joey Gase in the 52, Michael Self, and Morgan Shepherd. Right now, Daniel Suarez continues to lead. He's led all 8 laps. Great run out of the number 18 of Daniel Suarez. Austin Dillon, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, and Matt Kenseth. Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Regan Smith, and Brian Scott. Elliott Sadler, Dakota Armstrong, Ben Rhodes, Darrell Wallace Jr., and Ryan Reed, the top 15 here at Homestead. 17 laps remaining in the 2015 NASCAR XFINITY Series season here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Daniel Suarez, Austin Dillon, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, and Matt Kenseth, the top 5. 4 of the top 5 will be running in tomorrow's Cup race. And the guy running 5th, Matt Kenseth, will be battling to win his 2nd career Cup Series championship. Austin Dillon did not make the chase. Kyle Busch eliminated after round 1. And last week at Phoenix, Brad Keselowski was eliminated as well. And then you got Chase Elliott trying to gain points on this guy, the 7 of Regan Smith. But right now, with running 9th, Smith is the champion. But we still have a long way to go with 36 cars on track, all on the lead lap. 17 to go. Can Daniel Suarez hang on and pick up his first career win? Austin Dillon and Brad Keselowski are back on the way. A nice jump out of the 33 of Dillon. And now the 20 on the inside. Matt Kenseth to the inside of the 54 of Kyle Busch. And Dillon putting some pressure on the 18 of Daniel Suarez. And they make contact at the front of the field. The 18 will hang on. And we have the 26 of Jeb Burton getting turned around. That is by the 8 of Blake Cook. The caution will come out again as they race back to the line. Here comes Dillon on the inside of Suarez. Down to the line, the 18 will hang on again. Austin Dillon second. Matt Kenseth is now up to third. Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch. Elliott, Smith, Logano, Larson, and Brian Scott, your top 10. The caution will come out for the 26 of Jeb Burton, running full-time in the Cup Series and running a limited schedule in the 26 for JGO Racing. And he's going to get turned by the number 8 of Blake Cook. Cook and Burton going by Clements and Brett Moffitt. Burton battling Jeremy Clements. The 8 much quicker, and he's going to end up getting in the back of him and does not get off him. He just completely turns the 26 around. But Jeb Burton does a nice job keeping that car off the wall. And that's pretty much all that went on. So we're going to be going back green pretty soon here with 36 cars remaining on track. And we have already passed the halfway point in this race. And Daniel Suarez led all 15 laps today. That's more laps than he's led all year long. In fact, let's look how many laps he's led. Alright, Daniel Suarez has actually led 24 laps in 2015, and he's now led 15 today. And we have a car slow on the apron. That's Tabo Don, I believe, in the 90. Or the 19 maybe. And the 19 of Alex Kennedy off pace. The TriStar number 19 coming to pit road as we'll be going green with 12 to go. The pace car back on the inside coming down to the pit lane. To get this race back under the green flag. Daniel Suarez and Austin Dillon. Can Dillon get by? 12 to go this time around. The fans are on their feet. Can Regan Smith hang on and win the championship? Will we see another caution? The green flag is back out. And Suarez gets a nice jump on the number 33 of Dillon. And how far will we go until our next caution? Kyle Busch on the inside of Keselowski. Logano going by Regan Smith. Now it puts the 9 of Chase Elliott in the middle. And here comes Matt Kenseth on the inside of Austin Dillon. And now Matt trying to work on the 18 of Daniel Suarez. He come off turn number 4. Side by side for the lead. And we got one car. Is that Regan Smith? No, that's the 12 of Joey Logano, who almost got turned in the inside wall. And 4 wide. Kyle Busch on the inside. Austin Dillon, Matt Kenseth, and Daniel Suarez. 3 Joe Gibbs racing cars battling for the lead. Kenseth will get the lead. He gets by Suarez. Then Dillon. Kyle Busch on the inside. Now has a 22 on his back bumper. So for the first time today, the 18 will lose the lead, and they'll be to his Joe Gibbs racing teammate, Matt Kenseth, in that 20 car. And by Dillon fighting back on the outside. The outside line worked pretty well in last night's truck race. And is working pretty solid today as well. And here comes Regan Smith in that 7 to the inside. For 5th place, bringing the 12 of Joey Logano. Kyle Larson in the middle, Suarez in the middle again. And that's Chase Elliott falling back in the 9. Right now, Derek Cope, Alex Kennedy, Derek Cope, Cale Conley, and David Starr off pace as Kenseth, Dillon, and Busch, your top 3. And this is the longest green flag run we've seen today. And now Smith to the inside of the 22 of Keselowski. Brad will get that momentum on the outside, and he will propel in front of the 7 of Regan Smith. Now the battle will go on for second place between Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch. And Brad looks like he's going to make it 3 wide for the moment, and he does. Down in turn number 1. Busch in the middle, and Dillon will get that run on the outside line. To put Dillon in the second, behind Kenseth in the 20. And now Smith will dive to the inside, 3 wide again possibly. That's 7 of Regan Smith. It seems like whoever makes it 3 wide, we'll get to that in a moment, but they're going to get held up by the slower 70 of Derek Cope. The top 3 pull away, and Regan Smith being held up by Derek Cope. But so is Chase Elliott, Ben Rhodes, Brendan Gaughan, Darrell Wallace. At first, the 7 was being held up, and he was losing a lot of spots, but so was the 9 of Chase Elliott, so that absolutely helps the 7. Now they're back here with their other Jenny Motorsports teammate, Ben Rhodes, in that 88. That was saying the 22. It seems like who's ever making it 3 wide, a car on the outside lane actually gets the most advantage, because the car in the middle, being put in the middle, has to get out the gas, and then you got the car on the inside lane has to get out the gas. So really, who's ever on the outside line really gets the advantage. And here comes Austin Dillon on the inside, trying to clear Matt Kenseth for the lead. And now they're going to be catching the 40 of Derek White, and Dillon and Kenseth will just go by the 40. And it's the 54. Kyle Busch has to get out the gas that time. And here comes Keselowski and Kyle Larson, top 5. Daniel Suarez, Brian Scott, Joey Logano, Ty Dillon, and now Ryan Reed up inside the top 10, and that's 16. And now Scott being held up by Derek White. Here comes Reed to the outside of the 16. Chris Buescher in the 60. And Regan Smith, your point leader, up ahead of Chase Elliott. And Brendan Gaughan makes contact with the 40 of White. And they remain side by side. Matt Kenseth and Austin Dillon. And Kyle Busch close in on the top 2 in that 54 car. Brad Keselowski 4th. And Kyle Larson 5th. The 22 trying to go back-to-back wins. Back-to-back wins, because if you count Ryan Blaney winning at Texas and Keselowski winning at Phoenix, pretty great close to the season close out to the season. And that 54 is catching them 2/10 quicker. Last time by, they remain side by side, and they're bringing that 22, the 42 back in this battle. And Regan Smith going by Brendan Gaughan to get inside the top 10. Chris Buescher, Ty Dillon, Ryan Reed on the outside of Brian Scott. And look at all the traffic up ahead. That we have the 14 of Kel Conley coming off pit road. We have 32 cars on the track. And Derek Cope, they're going to be catching him again. Chaos about to occur with leader Austin Dillon and Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Keselowski, and Kyle Larson. He'll be the victim this time. And look at Derek. Look how slow that 70 is on the inside. And nowhere to go for Kenseth on the outside. White flag is out. Austin Dillon has the advantage. Alex Kennedy right on the back bumper of David Starr, but Dillon held up by Todd Bodine. Here comes Matt Kenseth on the inside. Where does Kyle Busch go? What about the 22 of Keselowski? And Kenseth will get by Dillon. Now Dillon is held up behind the 97 of Ryan Ellis. They come out, turn 4. Dillon about to turn the 97 around. They race back to the line. The 20 of Matt Kenseth will win at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Matt Kenseth is your winner. Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, and Kyle Larson, your top 5, but more importantly, with Regan Smith finishing in the 10th spot and Chase Elliott finishing 12th, it is official. Regan Smith is your 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Congratulations to the whole number 7 crew, as they are the champions for 2015. And then Matt Kenseth, running for a championship tomorrow in the Cup Series. And he's going to start out his weekend with a win here at Homestead. And here are your top 3, Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon and Kyle Larson. Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, Brian Scott, Ty Dillon, and Regan Smith, your top 10. Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, Darrell Wallace, Brendan Gaughan, and Ben Rhodes, Armstrong, Reed, Chastain, Townley, and Blake Cook, your top 20. Tough break, though, for the 16 of Ron Reed. He was running up inside the top 10, but that lap traffic just killed him. And Sadler all the way down to 25th. No idea what happened to that one car. Cap off the 2015 Xfinity Series season, and now we have one race remaining in 2015, that being the Ford EcoBoost 400 tomorrow. Who will win the championship? Will it be today's winner, Matt Kenseth? Will it be the defending champion, Kevin Harvick? Will it be Carl Edwards trying to get his first Cup Series championship? Or will it be Kurt Busch for Stewart-Haas Racing in the 41? We will see tomorrow, and we will be finding out tomorrow night. And one last time, let's give a big congrats to Regan Smith in the 7. Down below in the description is where you will find a link. Clicking that link and you will see the official points for 2015. That is all, and we will see you tomorrow for the Cup Series Ford EcoBoost 400.